Shakti Navardal Nahai Avron Nadim.
It's all under the control of Longford referee Pat O'Toole, as it was the last day. They'll be playing in humid conditions, but there's also a nice light breeze to help the players cope in an electric atmosphere. And in that electric atmosphere, John McDermott, the Meath captain, set up the first attack, but it was cut out by Seamus Dowling, the Kildare cornerback. And then Kildare just give it away, but they may get it back. That they do. Niall Buckley, the man in possession. Fended off a challenge well, got it down to Martin Lynch. His first touch today isn't the goal, however. Jimmy McGuinness to Trevor Giles, back on the wing. Off of Meath, the player who had lain injured, off the ball. And drama straight away as Tommy Dowd must receive attention. The man who led Meath to glory last year. And there's early concern because that happened inside 40 seconds. And here's how it happened. Well, Tommy Dowd really got involved there. It was entirely accidental, no doubt about that. In a clash for the ball on the ground. And the man who came worst off that one was the Meath skipper of 96. And straight away, inside a minute, Meath may have to bring in Nigel Nestor. No, they don't. Tommy Dowd's a tough, hard man. And he resumes at centre-half forward on Glenn Ryan. Willie McCreary knocks it down to Ken Doyle from Allenwood and Kildare. Nicely to Niall Buckley, loves to roam, loves to cover the ground, loves to go forward. He'll go for a score, Niall Buckley. Could it be the first score of the game? Yes! Oh, this is a sight to thrill Kildare. They've often seen it, of course, but they can't get enough of it. Stylish, elegant Niall Buckley, finishing superbly. Tense but exciting atmosphere here in Croke Park. A huge crowd. Great action inside 2.5 minutes of play. The cool John McDermott gets it down to Brendan Riley, the man who won the All-Ireland last year from Meath. All-Ireland not on their minds, however, today, just the thought and the hope of beating Kildare. And Kildare have their own ideas about that. Christy Byrne, easy for him as Graham Geraghty came in. To Anthony Rainbow. A little bit tight, but Glenn Ryan took control there. The clearance to big Brian Murphy, the Corkman, now playing his club football with Clane and Kildare. Nice passing onto Eddie McCormack. McCormack goes for a point. It's curling away and it's gone wide. Conor Martin's kick out. Won again by Kildare. Willie McCreary going forward to Martin Lynch. Off his favoured left foot. And it's a free out. This is what it's all about. Conor Martin with the kick out, putting a lower trajectory on it, breaking to Jimmy McGuinness. McGuinness looking again for Brendan Riley, and he's found him again. Brendan Riley for Meath, trying to get round Martin Ryan. Ryan held his ground well. This is Brendan Riley. Well, two Kildare men collided there. Back to Tommy Dowd from Graham Gersey. Dowd gives it to Paddy Reynolds, attacking from left half back. It's broken away from him. Comes to Graham Gersey. Half blocked as Graham Gersey put it in and put it over the bar. Maybe the half block did the trick. Graham Gersey would prefer to think that it was his finishing expertise and skill. Anyway, it's a point for Meath and a point for Graham Gersey. Well, Paddy Reynolds was attacking there. And when it broke to Graham Gersey, he went for the shot straight away, and speed of thought counted. Now, was that ball going wrong there between Declan Kerrigan and Tom Harris, number 12? Free to Kildare. Glenn Ryan delivers. Mark O'Reilly has to go back. He took a knock, Mark O'Reilly. It's broken to Brian Murphy. The big Cork man goes for a score, but he's put it wide. Declan Kerrigan knocks it back to Ken Doyle, to Niall Buckley going forward again. His confidence will be sky high after an early point, but he's lost that one. And fouled, so free out to Meath. Trevor Giles to Ollie Murphy. Ollie Murphy going for a left-footed point, but putting it wide. lovely play by Kildare attacking. Porrick Raven was involved there, so too was Eddie McCormick. Eddie McCormick in possession. Eddie McCormick foul, chance of a score off a free for Kildare from the right wing. Well, Colm Coyle, a hardened campaigner through many a championship season for Meath. Well, nowadays all teams carry free takers from left and right. Kildare are no different. Porrick Raven kicks them with the left from the right for Kildare. He's kicked it successfully. 2-1 Kildare lead. Once again, McDermott and Buckley. Buckley knocks it down. McManus is there from Meath. Good play by him. And wins a free. Colm Coyle delivers the free. Ollie Murphy tries to get a touch onto it, but it's gone wide. 2 wides apiece after 10 minutes of play in the Leinster semi-final. Willie McCreary and John McDermott. McCreary has it for Kildare. McDermott a little unlucky to lose it there, but McCreary stuck to his task well. So too did Colm Coyle, but then he put it out of play. Anthony Rainbow gives it back. Oh, nicely taken there by Donald Curtis to Paddy Reynolds. To Mark O'Reilly. Great long ball by Mark O'Reilly, down to Brendan Riley. Brendan Riley beaten to it, however, by Davy Dalton. Brendan Riley thought he deserved a free there. Play on, said the referee. Glenn Ryan beaten by the recovering Brendan Riley. That's great work by Brendan Riley to go back there and pick up the momentum of the attack again. And it's now with Trevor Giles looking for Graham Gertie, cut out by Anthony Rainbow. Buckley to Kerrigan. Kildare get going again and get a free. Just under 12 minutes of play gone in this exciting first half as Kildare go attacking. Declan Kerrigan looking for a score, but he's put it wide, and there was a judicious shoulder there on Declan Kerrigan. It just put him off when the Johnstown Bridgeman couldn't find the accuracy that he'd found so excitingly the last day. Well taken by Trevor Giles. Beautiful skill there. Brendan Riley knocks it down to Tommy Dowd. Throws it into Brendan Riley. What's on here? A point for Brendan Riley. Well, the Dunboyne man deserved that one because he'd knocked it down to Tommy Dowd. Then he went forward to collect Dowd's well-delivered pass and a well-delivered point. Paddy Reynolds latches onto it. He's playing very well in the first quarter, Paddy Reynolds. Nicely taken out of the air by Davy Dalton, who's had some trouble marking Brendan Riley. Niall Buckley, fouled by Graham Gertie. Fast, hard football of the highest commitment from both teams. Eddie McCormack trying to go around his man. He couldn't. Colin Coyle did well there. Surely he was out of play. No, said the linesman. Well, he's got a free in, but Colin Coyle is enraged there at that decision. And by showing dissent, he's conceded ground to Kildare, who now have an easier task. Let's watch it. Was it out of play? Well, I think the picture told its own story there. I think Colin Coyle is hard done by there. Well, this is very interesting indeed, because we know from the last day, and it was proved on the Sunday game, that Meath were denied a point by an umpire's decision. I think we'll have similar controversy, and you just wonder what would happen if there was only a point between them at the finish. Well, the finish is a long way off, but Pádraig Raven has put it over for Kildare. He scored one already from the other side. Now he's got one from the left with the left. Once again, Kildare put it up to the Leinster and All-Ireland champions, but the champions respond again. Tommy Dowd, who has started well. Nicely to Trevor Giles, who picked up a beautiful position, Giles. Oh, that's beautiful football. By as sweet a player as is in the game today. Dowd looked up, gave it to Giles, who'd gone forward. The finish was easy, but the approach was brilliant. Great play by Meath again. McDermott goes forward, so too does young Paddy Reynolds. He can't get enough of the tackling play today, but he's gone down injured. Well, he's playing it hard, Paddy Reynolds, in the true family tradition. The great Pat Reynolds of Walterstown, an All-Ireland hero with Meath back in the 60s. Great player into the 70s too, and young Paddy today showing the family toughness and commitment. This has to be a major talking point, as Colin Coyle was right on the spot to make the claim, and that ball was definitely out. Now, this is a very, very disappointing development for young Paddy Reynolds, because he was having a blinder in the first 16 minutes of this match. This is Martin Ryan from Moorfield in Kildare, starting today after coming on the last day. He's been suffering all through this first half from a nosebleed. But no way does any man surrender today if they can stay on the field at all. Back to Graham Geraghty. Trevor Giles looking for a pass. So too was PJ Gillick. Gives a good ball to Jimmy McGuinness going forward. Free to Meath. Well, there could be a little schmozzle developing here, but there are players trying to calm it too, and the referee is right there on the spot, and he must exert control and authority here, no doubt about that. All it is a free in. Surely Pat O'Toole will be able to convince the players of that. Now Kildare make a strong case here. They're probably saying that John McDermott went in a little too hard there. But Kildare had better stop saying anything. They'd better let Meath get on with the free. Nice one, Trevor. His first off a free. He's got one from play too. It's a hectic all-action encounter between two superbly fit and highly motivated teams, giving it their all. Then Ryan to the raiding Anthony Rainbow, who also likes to go forward. Willie McCreary, he's bottled up, however, no fewer than 4 Meath men there. And it's Brendan Riley who gets it. Trevor Giles, who won it incidentally. Giles just a little bit high, but Ken Doyle has it for Kildare. Nicely forward to Eddie McCormack, who is constantly coming over from the right wing. Graham Geraghty in close attention. Niall Buckley plays it tight to Martin Lynch, gives it back to Buckley. But Buckley fades it across the face of the goal. And Conor Martin, well, it's gone wide. Kildare made a great effort to keep it in, but a wide by Niall Buckley at the end of an intense exchange. John McDermott sailed highest, but it broke to Niall Buckley. Down to Brian Murphy, did well to beat Mark O'Reilly that time. Trevor Giles there for Meath, free in to Kildare. Just a little bit hard on Brian Murphy. Well, there's a lot of jostling and elbowing. Referee there had a little word with Jimmy McGuinness. He'll now go to give Kildare their free. That he does. 20 minutes gone, and we've had a feast of tough, hard championship action. Graven goes for his third point, dropping in. Oh, it nearly crossed the line. Was there a hand put on it? It's gone into the net anyway. Goal for Kildare. Might it have been a penalty if it didn't finish over the line? Porrick Graven sent it in. Let's look at what happened. It broke across. Colm Coyle was there, and in it went. No need to give a penalty. It was a goal for Kildare. Sights in football. Trevor Giles, usually of pinpoint accuracy. Porrick Graven with the free, sweeping it in. Undoubtedly he was going for a point. Colm Coyle knocked it across. Tom Harris came in, and it was off Tom Harris's boot. Tom Harris the scorer, as Martin Lynch goes for a score and puts it wide. Well, suddenly it looks a brighter picture for Mick O'Dwyer. As Sean Boyle and anti-selectors were rocked the last day by a nearly goal. They're rocked again. This one not quite so early. The 22nd minute of the first half. Free to Meath. Well, remarkably, I can tell you that Meath are now playing with only 2 forwards up in general play, Ollie Murphy and Brendan Riley, because undoubtedly they feel that Brendan Riley has the beating of Davy Dalton. Now they'll have to press more men forward. Well, Tommy Doyle's gone forward, but it's a free out to Kildare. Willie McCreary, after Jimmy McGuinness failed to field it cleanly. Trevor Giles back there helping for Meath. It falls eventually to Trevor Giles. His work rate is astonishing in this first half. Will he have the stamina to keep up that intense pace? This should be Mark O'Reilly's. It is. The Meath right full-back is under pressure, however, but he wins a free. Well, big Brian Murphy, the former Cork dual player at minor and under 21 level, is finding it hard, going hard today against Mark O'Reilly. John McDermott's delivery towards Graham Garrity, but Anthony Rainbow has it for Kildare, and the free out, and it's becoming a little free-ridden now, I'm afraid. After some great football in the first 10 minutes or so, the pace of the game, the tempo will drop just a little. Paddy Reynolds for me, down the line, a good ball to Brendan Riley. No, it's had too much pace on it. Brendan Riley couldn't have made that one. John McDermott punched that one away from Niall Buckley. On to Willie McCreary. Mark O'Reilly wins it off for Brian Murphy again. Mark O'Reilly is playing a fine game at cornerback for me. Jimmy McGuinness attacking. To Ollie Murphy, who came away from left foot forward. That's a poor delivery by Ollie Murphy. It only makes it easy for Kildare to counter-attack, and Kildare are good at counter-attacking. Eddie McCormack. We'll probably see their short passing game develop here again. Yes, we will. But it's beaten away by Enda McManus. Good centre half-back play. Niall Buckley under pressure from Tommy Dowd. Glenn Ryan, the captain, to a free man. And there haven't been too many men free in this game because the marking's been very, very tight and very committed. Eddie McCormack comes in from the wing. A hard challenge by Enda McManus. Too hard, said referee Pat O'Toole of Longford, though John McDermott clearly didn't agree with the decision. Now Pádraig Graven has kicked 2 frees. He also set up the Kildare goal. He goes for a 3-point lead and gets it. The Kildare fans are happy. Their team putting it up to the champions once again. 3 points for Graven. All from frees, and Kildare attacked yet again. But it's won well by PJ Gillick, playing more or less as a third midfielder, and that wasn't a surprise. Martin Ryan to Anthony Rainbow in the Kildare defence, to Eddie McCormack helping out. He's done a lot of that in this first half. To Ken Doyle, running into trouble, however. Martin Lynch, he's far from full forward now, but he battles his way forward. And it's punched away for a Kildare sideline ball. Niall Buckley in the 28th minute was looking for Lynch. It broke away from Darren Fay. Martin Lynch off his right foot. He's put it over the bar. Well, it's worrying in the Meath support now. As that ball came in from Niall Buckley, Darren Fay lost it. Martin Lynch off his right foot. It's all for Kildare now, and they win another free. Well, it's early days for Meath fans to despair, but Kildare will be elated at the first half performance, not least by the free taking of Pádraig Graven. He's got 3. And here he tries to make it 4. The young man executes a perfect strike for a 5-point lead in Croke Park. To Niall Buckley. Buckley is exerting a major influence in this game, but he overcarried, according to the referee. Urgency in the Meath approach as Paddy Reynolds goes forward again. He beats Glenn Ryan. Ryan's injury probably a factor, but Reynolds' pace a factor too, I would think. And it's a free into Meath. Well, this is of major concern to Kildare, because Glenn Ryan came into this game under an injury cloud. Kildare were thrilled that he could start, but now he must receive attention. Paddy Reynolds showed brilliant pace in going forward there, because Glenn Ryan did have first run on the ball. But the Kildare captain resumes to rally his troops as Brendan Riley goes for a left-footed point off his hands. Curls it beautifully. Brendan Riley revives Meath's hopes that were fading just a little, but it is, let me say again, only the first half. Christy Burns kick to the right. Both keepers varying the kick out very well in this first half. For Tommy Dowd against Glenn Ryan. Ryan stands his ground and wins it. Oh, great inspirational play by Glenn Ryan as Brendan Riley went in hard on the Kildare captain. Well, this is stamina sapping stuff now from Glenn Ryan's point of view, and you wonder how long the Kildare captain can hold out. Well, he was brave and committed here. Gillick went in for Meath, Ryan stood his ground, Riley went in as well, and down went the Kildare captain. Nice delivery to a loose man, Niall Buckley. Darren Fay knocks it down. Darren Fay, that'll do his confidence the world of good. John McDermott drives it towards Brendan Riley. Tommy Dowd latches onto it. Free into Meath. And suddenly the smile is back among the green and gold. Trevor Giles to leave just 3 points between them again. Donald Curtis drives it forward. But once again, it's a free. Yeah. Just over a minute to go in the first half as Meath once again look for Brendan Riley. Davy Dalton won that ball very well indeed. He lifted his game with that win off Brendan Riley as Brian Murphy battles through for Kildare and gets a free. Declan Kerrigan anxious to get on with it quickly. Oh, that wasn't a good ball. There were no fewer than 4 Meath men there to 1 Kildare man. Darren Fay, a great drive down the field to Graham Geraghty. He'll have to go in hard. William McCreary went in just a little bit harder for Kildare. Goes down the line nicely, but then gave it away to John McDermott. Nice turn by the Meath captain. PJ Gillick, third midfielder. Great ball to Trevor. Trevor has Tommy Dowd inside him. Dowd goes forward, Trevor goes forward too. Dowd goes for a score, but puts it wide. Meath could have done with that one. Christy Byrne from Castle Mitchell prepares for the kick-out. Kildare once again doing ever so well in most sectors of the field. McDermott knocks it down for Meath. Rainbow won it. He gave it to Dowling. Dowling to McCreary. To Graven. To Kerrigan. Kildare are on the march again. Martin Lynch beaten to it. Great hard play there by Darren Fay, who has lifted his game appreciably in the last 15 minutes or so. Colin Coyle puts pressure on. Kildare hold possession. Niall Buckley didn't get that one as he wanted to at all. As Conor Martin clears it towards Trevor Giles. Well won by Trevor Giles. He made a lovely little run across from right half forward for that ball to Jimmy McGuinness. 3 points between the sides. Kildare the leaders. McGuinness looks for Geraghty. Reynolds is coming through. It just ran away for a moment to Ollie Murphy. There's a man inside. That man is Trevor Giles. Goes for a score. Beautiful play. Trevor Giles at his brilliant best. A minute and a half into injury time. But you'd wish it to go on all day to admire the sheer skill and touch and lovely finishing of that man, Trevor Giles. 2 points between them. Buckley knocked it away from McDermott. Dowling there for Kildare. Tom Harris got it through to Declan Kerrigan. Good run by Declan Kerrigan. Out to Eddie McCormack, flying in from the right wing, looking for a score. Oh, that's great play by Eddie McCormack. What Trevor Giles can do at one end of the field, Eddie McCormack from Clane can do at the other. Superb. He's a very fast man, McCormack. He proved that the last day by knifing his way through and setting up a goal for Martin Lynch. There he took a point for himself. Great football again after a little valley period halfway through that first half. Graham Geraghty raiding for me. The free surely, yes. 2 minutes into injury time. The referee correct to play all that time. We had a lot of stoppages. Ollie Murphy trying to get into the game. He's been somewhat subdued. Davy Dalton went hard for that. Won it well. Not such a good clearance, however. Enda McManus to give it to PJ Gillick. Looks up. Great ball to John McDermott. Brendan Riley too close. McDermott may have to go for his own score, but he's put it across the face of the goal and wide. And he apologises. Sean Boylan may not be all that displeased because Meath have come back well, as they always do. Over for injuries and other stoppages, and Kildare lead 1-7 to 7 points at half-time. So they're away for the second half. All to play for, of course, despite the fact that Kildare have a 3-point lead. And Davy Dalton lays down a marker for the second half with another powerful grab and counter-attack. Martin Lynch to Niall Buckley. But that's not the normal Niall Buckley finish. Trevor Giles, unquestionably Meath's best player this afternoon. To Colm Coyle. Down towards Tommy Dowd. Martin Ryan is going across there very well for Kildare. Great work by the cornerback from Moorfield. And Davy Dalton in support, and so too is Ken Doyle. Paddy Reynolds read it very well there. He's had a terrific match, young Paddy Reynolds. So too has Mark O'Reilly. To Jimmy McGuinness. Getting past William McCreary. Oh, the referee might well have played advantage there. Well, there's been a lot of that in this game where players going forward have been whistled back and given frees. The referee certainly is refereeing it to the rule, but it's not helping continuity. From just inside the 45, Trevor Giles puts it wide. A good effort, but Kildare retain their 3-point lead. A rousing second half in prospect, in a marvellous atmosphere, as Anthony Rainbow gets Kildare going. To Eddie McCormack. For Willie McCreary. For Niall Buckley. For a Kildare point! Great play by Kildare, but the Meath marking was slack, to say the least. Well, Niall Buckley opened Kildare's account in the first half, and he's repeated the act, again in style. Meath, the replay specialists, are up against it here in Croke Park. Mark O'Reilly, one of their best performers, to PJ Gillick. Looking for Brendan Riley, knocks it down to Tommy Dowd. Dowd on the burst. But he's put it wide from a good position. And that's a bad miss for a player who can kick with right or left. An easy one for PJ Gillick. To Brendan Riley, who misjudged it. Ken Doyle didn't for Kildare, but then he gave it away. Leave it to me, said Brendan Riley. Going forward, Jimmy McGuinness going forward. Tommy Dowd goes forward. There's a point here for Tommy Dowd. It's badly wanted by Meath, and it's well got by Tommy Dowd. That's much more like it by Meath. A goal between them again. Tom Harris's goal. Well, Meath had plenty of options here. Colm Coyle set it up. Good work by him. Very good call by Brendan Riley. A non-selfish player, always plays for the team. And Dowd finished it off. Now, while we were watching that, just look at this as Meath came forward again. And once again it was Brendan Riley. And Brendan Riley is a major player in the drama today. Martin Lynch off his favourite left foot. A good effort, but unsuccessful. And suddenly it just looks not quite so good for Kildare, and suddenly it looks much better for Meath. Jimmy McGuinness, clean take. Powerful, strong man. Paddy Reynolds. A good challenge went in there by Shea Dowling. But Meath have it back. PJ Gillick to Graham Gertie. Paddy Reynolds has gone forward. Cole Redford got it from Graham Gertie. Reynolds against Anthony Rainbow. Shea Dowling there as well for Kildare. To Ollie Murphy. Free into Meath. Well, the decision was made very, very quickly there before anything could develop. Kildare didn't like it. They thought they were marking fairly, but not in the eyes of Longford referee Pat O'Toole, who explains to Ken Doyle. 11-9. Trevor Giles to cut it back to 1. Lovely striking action. It's in the melting pot now between Kildare and Meath. Micko is just that little bit more worried now. Sean Boylan is reflective. McGuinness and McCreary. Great take by McCreary. He's playing a wonderful match. But so too is McGuinness for Meath in this second half. Brian Murphy, the court man, to Willie McCreary going forward. Back to Brian Murphy. Goal! The courtman pounces, and Kildare can uncork the champagne. What a tremendous Leinster semi-final. A hard battle between two teams not afraid of hard football. And Meath, the team who always come back. Will they come back today? Oh, that was very, very well won. And given to Niall Buckley. To Eddie McCormack, reeling from the right. Will he put it over the bar? Yes! Only 8 minutes gone in the second half. Meath need a lift now. And Martin O'Connell, the great man himself, comes in to give Meath the lift. But will it be enough? Enda McManus makes way for Martin O'Connell. Free to Meath. Trevor Giles tries to weave a bit of the Giles magic to Mark O'Reilly. Heart of a lion, Mark O'Reilly. He'll need it all, and Meath will need brave hearts now. Tom Harris stood his ground and got himself a free. Well, Brian Murphy hadn't found it easy all day, particularly in the first half against Mark O'Reilly, but he gave a good pass, took a good pass back and got a glorious goal. Martin O'Connell, his first touch. To Colm Coyle. Colm Coyle was often in this situation. Never a man to panic. Great ball to Ollie Murphy. Gives it to Tommy Dow. Dow bursts his way through. Oh, he's gone to ground. It's a penalty. Well, Meath are never dead and buried. The challenge from behind. Dowd went to ground. The penalty was given. Will it be Trevor Giles? Five points between the sides. 10 minutes into the second half. Trevor Giles versus Christy Byrne. Giles, bang in form, goes for the goal. Gets it! Lovely strike. Now let's examine this as Tommy Dowd came reading. Undoubtedly he was going for a goal. He went to ground. How close was the contact? Hard to judge. Meath versus Kildare is on fire. Meath looked to the master footballer, and the master footballer delivered. And Meath are back on the attack. Just 2 points between the sides. Brendan Riley goes for a big score. Ollie Murphy and Trevor Geraghty go to keep it in. Geraghty does well to keep it in. This is dangerous. Glenn Ryan wins it for Kildare. Great play, Glenn Ryan. Well, Mick O'Dwyer would have seen many a dramatic moment and lived through many a dramatic moment on the football fields of Ireland. Today is every bit as dramatic as anything he's ever experienced before, I'm sure. Because he's a Kildare man now, and the Kildare man knowing that his team lead by 2 points. And that was great defence by the Kildare captain. Well, drama upon drama. We now understand that Graham Geraghty has been sent off. Now, we're not quite sure why. Something happened in there, but Graham Geraghty has been dismissed from the field of play. He's not able to explain. We'll check up on that in just a moment and bring you pictures that may shed some light on it. But Meath are down to 14 men. Trevor Giles against Ken Doyle. It's tight in there for Trevor Giles. Has he got support? Is there anybody he can give it to? He gives it to Ollie Murphy. Difficult angle. Oh, Ollie Murphy gets the point. And what a point it is. And how important it is. And what a difficult angle it was. Are these Meath men ever beaten? Well, we haven't time to shed light on the Graham Geraghty sending off, so hectic is the action at Croke Park. William McCreary against Colin Coyle. McCreary. Raven combines with Kerrigan. Declan Kerrigan beaten by Darren Fay. Kerrigan wins it back. What's the decision? The decision is a free out to Meath. All credit to that man, Darren Fay. He's doing great things for Meath today. Glenn Ryan goes. Martin Lynch. Will he take on Darren Fay? Paddy runs to help Meath. Lynch goes for a score. Big effort by Martin Lynch, but it's gone wide. Now, why was Graham Geraghty sent off? We may find out here. Glenn Ryan won it. Graham Geraghty followed up. Yes, he made a connection, a follow-through, with his leg, no doubt about that, and that's why he's been dismissed. Tommy Dowd, well won by Dowd. Davy Dalton fouls Tommy Dowd. The referee right on the spot to give this one. It could be the equaliser. Who'd have thought it? When Kildare powered into a 5-point lead. Ollie Murphy, he has delivered one vital point. Trevor Giles, he's delivered a mighty penalty kick. Mighty in its importance, mighty in its timing, and it was mightily needed by Sean Boylan's Meath. Well, if Meath are to prevail here, it'll undoubtedly be Trevor Giles' day, although on that occasion he couldn't find the range. Well, 16 minutes into the second half, Jimmy McGuinness gives way to fresh legs, the fresh legs of Nigel Nestor. One of the finds of the year until injury disrupted his progress. Glenn Ryan giving it his all for Kildare. Eddie McCormack. Well won by Colin Coyle. He has recovered magnificently and with great spirit from the slip that cost the goal. Dowd with Paddy Reynolds to his left. Dowd will go for a point. Tommy Dowd drives it and drives it wide. But Paddy Reynolds wanted the pass there, and he told Tommy Dowd that he wanted it. Now watch Paddy Reynolds just to the left, to Tommy Dowd's left, but Tommy went for the score. There was, however, good pressure exerted by the defender. 15-14. Kildare hanging in there, hang on, midway through the second half. Eddie McCormack will do well to keep this in. That he does. Faced by Colin Coyle. Tom Harris has a lot of room. Tom Harris, the man who got the goal in the first half, but he's put that one wide. Oh, that was kickable. That was scoreable. Old failings, could they be returning to haunt Kildare? Heart-stopping stuff in Croke Park. In a tremendous contest, McDermott went high. Harris came down with the ball, however, for Kildare. To Murphy, the Corkman, who's got one great goal here for Kildare today. But he's put that one badly, badly right. Paddy Reynolds, who just ran away from him, to Anthony Rainbow, who spotted that there was a man inside. Oh, well done, Conor Martin coming out, and well done as well, Donald Curtis. But that was a great chance for Pádraig Raven. A let-off for Meath. Although they must get great credit for the way they defended. In a moment of potential crisis, as Graven went in, Martin came out, and Donald Curtis did ever so well to rescue. Here's Donald Curtis again. What a great season he's having. Paddy Reynolds, nicely, to big John McDermott, the skipper. Down to Tommy Dowd. Free out to Meath. Free out to Kildare. Urgency in the play of both teams. Martin Lynch, he's had to come right out to midfield. to Niall Buckley. Did well to go down the line and cut in field. Darren Fay goes back for Meath. Oh, well played, Darren Fay. Tipped it away from Niall Buckley. Eddie McCormack, he's a long way out for a score. Oh, too far out. The score wasn't on. Well, it's like bad old times for Kildare. 3 wides in a row. And when you make mistakes like that, Meath are a team who can punish you. Brian Murphy. Anthony Rainbow for Kildare. Under pressure from Colin Coyle. The tour number 5 battle for it. Back it goes to Declan Kerrigan. He's not getting the room today. Nigel Nestor studies ground well. Oh, that was never a free. Well, Nigel Nestor is as puzzled as I am by that one. Well, we've had a great match here today in the Bank of Ireland Leinster semi-final. But from time to time, it's being spoiled by too much whistle. Declan Kerrigan. Nigel Nestor beat away the ball. Kerrigan went to the ground. There was surely no foul there. But Niall Buckley, just inside the 45. The last day between Kildare and Meath, he missed the 45 that would have sent them into the Leinster final. This is a better kick. All the way from Niall Buckley. But you could talk all day about that decision, which gave Kildare the free. No doubt about that. Two between them, 16-14. A wonderful match in Croke Park. And another free to Kildare. Kildare bid to hold on to their 2-point lead. Good ball to Pádraig Craven, well taken, well given to Eddie McCormack. And he flashes it over the bar. Lovely score by Eddie McCormack, but he must credit Pádraig Craven with the take and the give that led to the score. Craven went hard for it, gave it to McCormack, who promptly put it over the bar. McDermott. Giles. The screen men combined well there. To Darren Fay attacking. Not a good ball, however. Martin Ryan. And Anthony Rainbow down the line to the busy, effective, in-form Eddie McCormack. Martin Ryan for Kildare. Building a lead again to Brian Murphy. To Declan Kerrigan. Looking for Martin Lynch inside. Fay has to go back. Martin has to come out. Fay has it nicely. It's comfortably in the basket hands of Darren Fay. To Colin Coyle. Meath build it up again. To John McDermott, ever willing to work, ever willing to support. McDermott, great ball to Dowd. Tommy Dowd on the run. Good ball, Tommy Dowd to Ollie Murphy. Ollie Murphy bounced onto that one. Goes for the score. Yes, it's gone over the bar. Lovely play, Meath. Lovely football. Lovely finishing. This is powerful stuff in Croke Park. Sean Boylan remains cool. Tommy Dowd looked up, spotted that Ollie Murphy of Carnaross had made a good run. Lovely turn, delightful finishing. Paddy Reynolds playing the game of his life for Meath. But having said that, he puts it out over the sideline. Couldn't find Brendan Riley. Jody Devine is getting ready to come in for Meath. minutes to go as Niall Buckley sets it up to Eddie McCormack. Meath must mark Eddie McCormack a little better, although Eddie McCormack puts it wide. Well, the referee, Pat O'Toole, has decided, I think, to throw the ball between two players for something presumably that was said in there. It's difficult to know, but Mark O'Reilly comes away with it anyway. To John McDermott. Too much pace on it. Niall Buckley. Led by Paddy Reynolds well. Then played it too short. But I think he's getting a free in. Yes, he is. His jersey was being pulled. It doesn't matter what Paddy Reynolds thinks of it. It's a free in to Kildare. Now, was Paddy Reynolds pulling the jersey? Yes. So once again, Meath forced to play catch-up as Pádraig Craven makes it a 3-point lead. 9 minutes to go. So Kildare power their way ahead. Pádraig Craven, their ace marksman off the left foot with 5 frees. And the referee, Pat O'Toole, has burst forward from the middle of the field to award the free from where theoretically the ball might have been expected to land there. And now it's the Kildare defence who ask for explanations. Trevor Giles will ask for no explanation, will make no comment, will have no complaints, just gets on with the business. Trevor Giles style. 2 between them now. Well, always when Meath need pace, when they need sheer speed, they bring in Jody Devine, and they've done that just now. PJ Gillick's the man gone off. Mark O'Reilly went two-handed confidently for that. Gritty little performer, never gives up. Meath have used their full complement of subs now because Nigel Nestor's on, the great Martin O'Connell is on to bring all his vast experience to bear on the situation, and Jody Devine's on too. Christy Byrne out for Kildare. Was very confident there. Eddie McCormack prepared to run all over Croke Park. Ken Doyle can give it to Niall Buckley. That he does. Buckley with the look up. Punts it forward. Coyle goes in there for Meath. John McDermott unable to win it off Niall Buckley. Great play by Niall Buckley. Great play. Oh, didn't he do ever so well again to spot somebody free. That man was Pádraig Craven. And again, Kildare get the free. And again, Paddy Reynolds is unhappy. And Colin Coyle's unhappy. And Mark O'Reilly's unhappy. Niall Buckley goes forward there. He's on the ground. He looks up and spots Pádraig Craven was there. Paddy Reynolds went in. And again, you have to question, where was the foul? This is tense, heart-stopping stuff. Pádraig Craven goes for his 6th point. And gets it. Another spectacular effort by the confident young man wearing number 13 for Kildare. Trevor Giles plays a good ball through to Ollie Murphy. Do Meath need a goal? Ollie Murphy will be content with points, but he comes back and Jamie Dalton's there. And Tom Harris is there, all alone. Possession football until he looks up and spots Martin Lynch. And Eddie McCormack, the tireless Eddie McCormack, willing to run. Oh, that point would have been ever so vital, but it's gone wide, and Meath can breathe a sigh of relief. Five minutes to go. Broken down to Eddie McCormack, who just loves possession. And watch that between Darren Fay and his man there. Once again, the Meath crown is in a perilous position. Martin Lynch drives it wide for Kildare, however. Will they be left to rue wides like that? Paddy Reynolds. Fouled. Good ball to Tommy Dowd. Will Dowd go for a goal? It has to be another penalty. Yes! Sean Boylan's been down this road before. Trevor Giles swept it in. Again, Tommy Dowd was the man fouled. And no doubt about it this time. And once again, it's a massive responsibility to be placed on Trevor Giles. Three points between them. One kick of the ball. 3 minutes to go. It's once again with Trevor Giles. Christy Byrne couldn't keep the first one out. Who'd have thought it? A second penalty to Meath in the white heat of championship battle in a magnificent Leinster semi-final. Will he score it? Will he put it in the same place? Giles. Blocked by Christy Byrne. Cleared by Davy Dalton. Is it to be Kildare's day? There's the hero of the moment. But how long will the moment last? Because Meath have 2 minutes to pull this game out of the fire. And they'll need it all. Ollie Murphy swings it in. Up goes Davy Dalton, he's dropped it. Yes, it's got in. Trevor Giles. When you've got Meath, you've got drama. And when you've got Meath, you've got never say die. It was dropped. Coyle was there, McDermott, and Trevor Giles. That man Giles. Kildare. The sides are level. Kildare look for the lead score. It's gone wide. And dare we say it, could we have extra time in Croke Park? We'll know in a minute or so. An amazing game. Meath in Croke Park means you've got drama, means you've got amazing matches, means you've got the game that's never over till the final whistle's blown. Conor Martin's kick out to Trevor Giles. Kildare win it back. It was a great win. Anthony Rainbow to Martin Lynch. Goes by Darren Fay. Looking for a score, but it's gone wide. Declan Kerrigan couldn't convert it for Kildare. Two of the best known words in Gaelic football come to mind. Meath survive. Will they survive into extra time? Could Meath even win it before that? We're nearly 30 seconds into time added on. This is magnificent sporting endeavour. And referee Pat O'Toole of Longford blows the whistle to signal the end of normal time. And we'll have extra time in Croke Park. What a match. What a contest. And we'll have more of it. The final score at the end of normal time is Meath, the Leinster and All-Ireland champions, 2-13. Kildare, the challengers, 2-13. They're deadlocked in Croke Park. And so we head into two 15-minute periods of extra time in Croke Park. These two great battling sides have played almost 150 minutes already in the Bank of Ireland Leinster semi-final between Kildare and Meath. Kildare attacking the goal on our right, Niall Buckley against Mark O'Reilly. That's no easy task today. Eddie McCormack to help Niall Buckley and go for the first score of extra time. And that's a wonderful effort by Eddie McCormack, one of the best players of the Kildare team today. Tommy Dowd again. He's won 3 contests since extra time started. John McDermott to Trevor Giles. A great run forward by Jimmy McGuinness, who's in again for Meath. To Tommy Dowd, to Jody Devine. Will he go for a goal? He does! It's come back off the goalkeeper. Well, the goal was possibly on, but Meath equally could have done with the point. And now Kildare go back on the attack, looking to build on their 1-point lead. Glenn Ryan, he did well to last the whole match in normal time. To Eddie McCormack, chipping, but that's also easy for Conor Martin. And Eddie McCormack now has to worry. What will happen in the counter-attack? Nigel Nestor for Meath. Trevor Giles runs to take it from him. What a worker Trevor Giles is, as well as being a supreme artist. Jimmy McGuinness called for it in the middle and got it. In went Willie McCreary, free to Meath. McGuinness to Brendan Riley. Brendan Riley started ever so well. Found it a little tougher after the start. And it's a free out. And Evan Kelly, who's in as a sub for Meath, conceded the free. Paddy Reynolds must win it. Well, he will at the second attempt. Martin O'Connell to help. Nice ball by Martin O'Connell to John McDermott. They know each other's play so well. Good ball by John McDermott. McGuinness goes to help Dowd. Dowd bullocks his way into his man. And a hard challenge comes in on Dowd. And Kildare have it. Buckley has it. He gave it and got it back. Here come Kildare. A big support behind them. Buckley goes for a score. He was put off by Darren Fay. It was a most judicious little interception and intervention by Darren Fay, and it counted. And Tommy Dowd against Willie McCreary. And then 2 Kildare men came in and Dowd lost the ball. Not a good kick out. It gave possession back to Kildare. Martin Lynch, he had a lot of bad wides in the second half. Martin O'Connell keeps his eye on it. Declan Kerrigan is there for the break. Declan Kerrigan gave it back to Tom Harris, who put it wide. That was a great chance for Kildare to go 2 up. Now Mick O'Dwyer can hardly believe that because his team are playing so well. He's wondering why they can't finish so well. Great leap and great take by Niall Buckley. Once again, hugely influential. Ken Doyle lost it. Away come Meath. McDermott, the captain, to Jody Devine. Jody Devine has the pace. There's a man free. He gives it. He gets it back, Jody Devine. He slips it to Brendan Riley. Christy Byrne does great work again. Great goalkeeping by Christy Byrne. Great presence of mind, courage, and defiance. That was a goal chance for Meath. Kildare lead by 1. We've got to keep reminding ourselves. Darren Fay against Martin Lynch. Fay knocked it back to Martin O'Connell. Martin O'Connell always does something sensible with the ball. He has Nigel Nestor in support. He has Jimmy McGuinness in support. Kildare tiring, trying to get back to Jimmy McGuinness. They went in hard there on McGuinness. And it's Kildare who win a free. Declan Kerrigan. But he must give it back. Now Jody Devine was bursting forward. He threw it in. It eventually came back to Jody Devine, then to Brendan Riley. But out came that man, Christy Byrne, again. He's heroic for Kildare today. Off. Brian Murphy to Martin Lynch. Martin Lynch desperately anxious to make a better mark on this game. Great ball into Eddie McCormick. He gives a good ball too. Will he get it back? Well, Willie McQuarrie has to turn. Kildare will be happy with the point here, but they don't get it. Oh, well played, Nigel Nestor. And Mark O'Reilly. And Mark O'Reilly drives that ball, but only to Anthony Rainbow, who's always confident going forward. Now, 2-1, but that one is Martin O'Connell, and he's lost it. And there's a goal chance, and it's got in. Oh, goal for Kildare by Willie McQuarrie. Could that be the score that finally settles it? Or is it too early to say that? Kildare must sense a bit of history here. Mark O'Reilly drove it out. Anthony Rainbow put it back in, high. Martin O'Connell was in a 2-1 situation. It was knocked down to Willie McQuarrie. And Willie McQuarrie of the famous racing family. It's winner all right from the goal point of view, but is it a winner of the match? Well, we'll wait, we'll hold our breath and see. Willie McQuarrie the scorer. As always in injury time and in extra time, cramp is a problem, and Willie McQuarrie may be forgiven because he has unquestionably put Kildare in the driving seat. Yeah. Kildare make another change, and remember, both teams now at full complement. Meath are able to play 15 again. Dermot Earley is in, son of the great Ross Common man, a man who had everything in football, Dermot Senior, for he was both a stylist and a powerhouse, and now he'll be a proud dad cheering on young Dermot, who's playing in the Kildare colours, because that's where the Earleys have lived for many years now. But once again, Meath fight back. Who has refereed the Leinster Senior Championship action this year himself. He's gone in to have a word with the referee. Now the referee is going off the field because the referee is suffering from cramp. Well, this is an extraordinary development. And there is, of course, always provision made that if a referee goes off, one of the linesmen will take over. That they do, but Jimmy McGuinness comes forward from Meath. Is there a goal? He's put it wide, wide, wide. Jimmy McGuinness with the chance. Declan Kerrigan for Kildare. Well won by Dermot Early. Martin Lynch, rather. Niall Buckley. Good ball in by Niall Buckley to Dermot Early. Goes for a point, Dermot Early. Great drive, great score. He put the perfect weight on it. He judged it to absolute perfection. And that'll revive memories of many great points scored by his dad, Dermot of Roscommon. Well, in all the interchanging that's allowed between normal time and extra time, I can tell you that Mark Riley, a tired young man, is going off the field. Enda McManus, stalwart Meath, centre half back, is back on. But Kildare are really taking this game to Meath. For all the wides they've shot, they're not giving up. And they're sensing that there's something special on here today. Well, Mark O'Reilly has given his all. He must allow somebody else give what's left now. This is what the rigours of championship football can do to the limbs of men who go into matches superbly fit, but a lot is taken out of them in the hard battles. Hard battles in normal time, a hard battle in extra time. Anthony Rainbow to Porrick Raven, back to Anthony Rainbow, always comfortable in that position. Darren Fay took that ball from John McDermott. Fay to Curtis, to Jody Devine. Meath need Jody Devine to run at Kildare. That he does. Up the line goes Jody Devine. Anthony Rainbow sticks to his man. Good ball by Jody Devine. Ollie Murphy. Ollie Murphy from Carnaross swings it over. Brendan Riley is looking for it, but Davy Dalton, that grand warrior from Kilcock, won that ball in great style. Eddie McCormack through midfield, down the left they go. Well taken by Darren Fay to John McDermott, the Meath captain. Jimmy McGuinness, not a good ball however. Anthony Rainbow. These players, don't forget it, they're amateurs all. They're giving it their all. They're providing magnificent entertainment. Martin Lynch in a bit of bother, but Anthony Rainbow is there to help. He's had a super match today for Kildare. To Niall Buckley. Niall Buckley goes for a big one. Oh, it's a huge effort and a glorious punch. Played it in, but it ran away from the Meath man. And it's half-time. And at half-time and extra time, Kildare lead 25-19, 3:16 to 2:13, and significantly, Meath did not score in the first period of extra time. And here we go for the second period of extra time. Referee now John Bannon from Longford, filling in for Pat O'Toole, who had cramp and had to leave the field. John Bannon's an experienced ref, however, he took charge of Offaly and Louth at Navan already in this championship. Declan Kerrigan supporting the midfield. Seamus Dowling looking for Porrick Raven. Donald Curtis there for Meath. Donald Curtis had a good match. Enda McManus, called Wilfred. Paddy Reynolds, the flying left half back. Jody Devine going forward. Now it's Kildare's turn to be put on the rack. Jody Devine looking for a point. It's a great effort. It's all the way over the bar. Don't rise off Meath yet. Jody Devine, who has so much pace, shows here that he can also finish and that he can kick a pressure punch. A mighty roar erupts around Croke Park. Can Meath save it? Can Kildare hang on? The big crowd can't get enough of this. It's Meath again. Evan Kelly won that ball for Meath. Enda McManus. Urgency. John McDermott. The calming influence. There's a man free. It's Paddy Reynolds. He gives it back. Meath go looking for another score. They get it. Jody again. And twice now. In a couple of minutes, Meath have got Jody Devine inspiration. Will this drama ever end? 2 points between them. 25-23. Tommy Dowd. By Seamus Dowling it was. And Anthony Rainbow there as well. And Meath get a free out. And well done, Seamus Dowling from Moorfield. This is a magnificent, enthralling contest at Croke Park. Well, we've talked in the past couple of years how hurling has risen to dizzying heights of excellence and splendour. But Gaelic football can produce marvellous, almost unbelievable action too. And what a match we're having here today. All that is good and great about the game. Anxious faces in the crowd. Anxious face in the Kildare goal, Christy Byrne. He's played his part, but it's not over yet. Meath have it. To Brendan Riley. Paddy Reynolds to his right. Jody Devine looking for a score. Jody Devine. Oh, another wonderful effort. What a score! Can it be done? Can Meath keep coming back? Meath did not score in the first period of extra time, and now Kildare have not scored in the second. Not yet anyway. And all the scoring in extra time is being done into the canal end of Croke Park. A lot of it by Jody Devine. And it's Meath again. Tommy Dowd went in hard. Trevor Giles is there. It breaks for Tommy Dowd. They win a free. It's a long way from there to Hill 16. There's no footballer out there right now earning £20,000 a week or anything like that. But they're worth millions for the entertainment they're providing, for the drama, for the sheer power and majesty of the game of football as it's played here today. Paddy Reynolds to that man Jody Devine. Could he ever do it again? He goes for it. Yes! Suffice to say, it's Jody Devine's day. Jody Devine from Ballinlough. His name will go into the annals of Meath football if they can hang on. But what's in Kildare? What can they rise to? Trevor Giles, Jody Devine and Declan Kerrigan, Enda McManus. It's a free into Meath as Glenn Ryan came away with the ball. Enda McManus, the man who came back in extra time. Come on, she says, come on, Meath. Of time added on for injuries has passed. That was hard. In a hard game. In went Seamus Dowling. Free to Meath. These dramatic pictures are telling the story of a magnificent contest in Gaelic football. Sean Boylan is calm, knowing that the final whistle has not yet been blown. Has not yet been blown by a sub-ref. John Bannon of Longford had to come in when Pat O'Toole got cramp. A lot of players have got cramp too. And Trevor Giles of 2 goals and 8 points on this day waits to put over a clinching point. Perhaps we'll have to wait and see. We're 2 minutes 45 seconds into time added on. Tommy Dow goes for a long crossfield ball to that man Jody Devine, but this time it falls into the arms of Christy Byrne, and from here what can Kildare produce? Young Dermot Early. Glenn Ryan takes it past the 45. He's fouled. It's a long, long way up the field for Kildare. It's a long way to the Hill 16 end of the ground. But they'll do their best to get there. Subs in all over the place for Kildare. 1 point will do it. Martin Lynch of the famous left foot. Darren Fay is there as well. The referee is there. It spins away from Kildare. It's gone out over the sideline. It's a sideline ball to Kildare. It's a chance of setting up another meeting. It's a chance. It's surely the last chance. Well, Pádraig Graven put out over the sideline there by Trevor Giles. But the referee is giving Kildare this kick. Niall Buckley goes for a big one. It's gone in and over the bar! They're level in Croke Park. And 19 and a half minutes, second period of extra time. Meath again on another day. This is the point that sets up yet another clash between these giants of Leinster football in this championship. And so, the final score on this most dramatic and eventful football championship day is Meath 220, Kildare 317, 26 points apiece.